Alright, folks, ready for another installment. Now this is going to be a pretty short but sweet one. The aristocracy of the serfs as a political force is dead. Now this was written a couple hundred years ago, so consider the time frame of the language. we need not we need not take into account, but as landed proprietors, they can still be harmful to us from the fact that they are self-sufficing in the resources upon which they live. It is essential, therefore, for us to, at whatever cost, to deprive them of their land. This object will be best attained by increasing the burdens upon landed property and loading lands with debt. These measures will check landholding and keep it in a state of humble and unconditional submission. Sorry. The aristocrats of the serfs, being hereditarily incapable of contenting themselves with little, will rapidly burn up and fizzle out. Now, what this is pertaining to, being self-sufficing in the resources upon which they live, depriving them of their land, and stacking loads of debt, whether it be a loan from a bank, property taxes. That small paragraph is geared towards what citizens here in the United States used to have. It was called a land patent, and also a Allodial title, which I'll try to remember to put some links in the description to two sources. They're very common used sources, so but it'll at least get you started into understanding what a land patent is. If you find like a JPEG or something like that of a land patent, a very strong description of what a land patent is that it's to the heirs and assignees of the property, of the land, forever. And for how strong the land patent was, is banks could not loan farmers or landowners monies against the land. They could not be put up for collateral. That's how strong a land patent was. So now we can also begin to see how the banks, let's say the large banks, like J.P. Morgan, and all those from years ago, in legalese terms, what they did is they opened up the land patent and put a lot of different stipulations to it, so to speak, to where it's hard to explain. I don't really know it myself, but it has to be known. They just basically took the land patent and just opened it up, made it an open book, title, deed. I think another one is color title. It's all in legalese. It's all broken up. The whole thing is broken up. That way, with it being broken up over the years, people basically forgot that a land patent ever existed on that property. And we used to have a land bank. I don't even know if we still have a land bank here in the U.S. But yeah, folks, they say it's a forgery. It's a fraud. But I mean, it's there in black and white, like I say in the other videos. It's time to really pay attention. You got to pay attention. History is lost to us. True history. And this land patent situation could really basically put a burning stake, like a wooden stake, in the heart of all the corruption that is going on within our government. And another thing with the Allodial title, and concerning the new IRS agents that they're hiring, the 87,000 or whatever, it would really neuter the IRS. That's how strong these land patents are. A Allodial title basically means there's not supposed to be any feudal tenures in the borders of the United States. And property tax is a feudal tenure. So yeah, that's about all I got on the subject. There's a lot more knowledgeable people out there than me. But yeah, as you were, I guess.